In the ever-evolving world of hip-hop, beefs and rivalries have always been a part of the culture. They fuel the genre's competitiveness and often lead to some of the most memorable music. Recently, the long-standing tension between two of the industry's biggest names, Kendrick Lamar and Drake, has caught the attention of none other than Snoop Dogg. Known for his wisdom and years of experience in the rap game, Snoop's take on the feud is not only insightful, but also reflective of the broader dynamics at play in hip-hop today. To understand Snoop Dogg's perspective, it's essential first to unpack the history of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. The tension between the two rappers dates back to 2013, when Kendrick Lamar dropped his infamous verse on Big Sean's Control. In his verse, Kendrick called out several of his contemporaries, including Drake, J. Cole, and Big Sean, proclaiming himself the King of New York. This bold declaration shook the hip-hop community and set the stage for a rivalry that would simmer for years. Drake, known for his melodic style and commercial success, initially responded with subtle jabs in his music. Their rivalry was characterized by a series of indirect disses, competitive verses, and industry politics. While both artists maintained a level of respect for each other publicly, the undercurrent of competition was undeniable. Snoop Dogg, a veteran of the hip-hop industry with over 3 decades of experience, recently spoke about the Kendrick and Drake beef during an interview on a popular podcast. His perspective is particularly valuable given his extensive career and his status as a West Coast legend. Snoop has seen countless beefs come and go, and his insights often carry a weight of authority. "I see what Kendrick is doing, and I see what Drake is doing," Snoop began, his voice calm and reflective. "These are two of the greatest to ever do it, no doubt about that. But the thing with hip-hop is, it's always been about competition. It's always been about who's the best, who's the king. And sometimes that competition can turn into something more personal." Snoop emphasized that while competition is healthy, it's crucial for artists to keep it about the music. He pointed out that some of the greatest rivalries in hip-hop history, like those between Tupac and Biggie, or Jay-Z and Nas, produced some of the genre's most iconic tracks. However, he also noted the dark side of these feuds, particularly when they escalate beyond the music. One of the significant changes in the hip-hop landscape since Snoop's early days is the rise of social media. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok have amplified every move artists make, turning minor disputes into major public spectacles. Snoop addressed how social media has played a role in the Kendrick-Drake beef, often fanning the flames of their rivalry. "Back in the day, if you had a problem with someone, you put it on wax," Snoop explained. "You went to the studio and you dropped a track. Nowadays, one tweet or Instagram post can blow things up. It adds a whole new level to these beefs." Snoop highlighted that while social media can be a powerful tool for promotion and engagement, it can also be a double-edged sword. The public nature of these platforms means that every comment and every post is scrutinized and can lead to misunderstandings and unnecessary drama. Despite acknowledging the competitive nature of hip-hop, Snoop Dogg also stressed the importance of unity within the community. He recalled how, in his early days, the West Coast and East Coast rivalry divided the hip-hop world, leading to tragic consequences. Snoop has always been an advocate for peace and collaboration, believing that the genre is stronger when artists support each other. "Look, we've all seen what happens when beefs go too far," Snoop said, referencing the violent outcomes of past rivalries. "We lost some of the greatest because of this. That's why I always preach unity. Kendrick and Drake, they got so much talent. Imagine what they could do if they came together, even for one track." Snoop's call for unity is a reminder that while competition drives creativity, collaboration can lead to groundbreaking music and positive change within the industry. He urged Kendrick and Drake to focus on their artistry and use their platforms to uplift the culture rather than tearing each other down. As Snoop Dogg wrapped up his thoughts on the Kendrick-Drake beef, he expressed hope for the future. He believes that both artists have the potential to rise above their rivalry and continue to make impactful music. Snoop's optimism is grounded in his belief in the transformative power of hip-hop and the ability of its artists to evolve and mature. "Kendrick and Drake, they're both smart dudes," Snoop concluded. "They know what's at stake and they know the influence they have. I think they'll figure it out. They'll find a way to respect each other's greatness and keep pushing the culture forward." Snoop Dogg's commentary on the Kendrick-Drake beef offers a unique blend of wisdom, experience, and hope. His insights remind us of the delicate balance between competition and unity in hip-hop. While rivalries can drive artists to new heights, they also have the potential to cause division and harm. Snoop's call for respect and collaboration is a timely reminder of the power of unity in a genre built on the foundations of community and creativity. Snoop's reflections on the Kendrick-Drake beef draw on his deep understanding of hip-hop history. He witnessed firsthand the East Coast-West Coast rivalry that culminated in the tragic deaths of Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. This period in hip-hop was marked by intense competition, but it also served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of letting rivalries escalate beyond the music. Pac and Big, they were at the top of their game, Snoop reminisced, but the beef got out of hand. It went from being about the music to something more personal, and we lost two of the greatest. We can't let history repeat itself. Snoop emphasized the importance of learning from the past. He urged younger artists to focus on their craft and to use their platform for positive change. He believes that hip-hop has the power to unite people and to address social issues, but this can only be achieved if artists work together. Another factor that Snoop Dogg discussed was the role of the media in perpetuating and escalating beefs. He noted that the media often amplifies conflicts for the sake of sensationalism and clicks, sometimes at the expense of the artists involved. "The media loves a good story," Snoop said. "They'll take a small comment and turn it into a headline. It's important for artists to stay focused and not get caught up in the hype." Snoop's advice to Kendrick and Drake, as well as to other artists, is to be mindful of how the media portrays their words and actions. He believes that by staying true to their artistry and not getting sidetracked by media narratives, artists can maintain control over their careers and their messages. In his final remarks, Snoop Dogg reiterated his belief in the power of collaboration. He pointed to examples of successful collaborations in hip-hop that have resulted in iconic tracks and moments. He believes that Kendrick and Drake, despite their differences, have the potential to create something extraordinary if they were to join forces. "Imagine Kendrick's lyrical prowess combined with Drake's melodic genius," Snoop mused. "That would be something special. Hip-hop needs more of that." Snoop's perspective, rooted in decades of experience, serves as a valuable guide for navigating these complexities. As fans and observers of hip-hop, we can only hope that Kendrick and Drake heed Snoop's advice. Their contributions to the genre have been monumental, and their potential for future greatness is undeniable. Snoop Dogg's insights serve as a timely reminder of the power of unity and collaboration in hip-hop. While competition can drive innovation, it is ultimately through working together that artists can achieve the greatest impact. As the Kendrick-Drake saga continues to unfold, the hope is that these two titans of hip-hop will find a way to respect each other's artistry and contribute positively to the culture that has given them so much.